Good to be back.
So as far as this whole process, from the combine to today, what's it been like for you, and I guess what's some of the biggest takeaways you've taken from this whole thing?
Yeah, man, it's been an incredible journey. I'm very grateful to God for the opportunities I've had. I think overall, through the 3.5 months, I've learned just to be steadfast, to be calm and collected, not to be too high, not to be too low, but just taking things day by day. So.
You showed some tight end skill running down that last ball. Did you hear about that after you?
Yeah, I did, man. And it's funny because I didn't know it was the last rep, so it kind of made it even better, But I heard a bit about it, and it was cool. Just try to finish strong and show my athletic ability.
Talk about your hands, your violent hands on the edge rush. Talk about how that skill set's going to translate to the next level.
Yeah, man, I think just having heavy hands and being able to strike blockers is very detrimental to the game. It allows you to be a dominant edge, just a dominant football player. Just having strong hands and striking people and keeping leverage.
When you think back to last season, when you changed positions, early in the year, when you reflect on that, how important was that as far as, what you've been able to show NFL scouts and that sort of thing?
Yeah, man, it was monumental, very big. I think it allowed me to be at my natural position, which is off the edge, whether that's a 3-4 outside linebacker or a 4-3 end. But I think the fact that though it happened so late, I was able to also translate my mic and will versatility to the edge just to be a well-rounded football player. So I'm very grateful for the move.
Femi, Ahmad Hassan, the linebacker at Boise State,
yep.
talks about his faith a lot. And I know that everyone in the locker room knows how heavy you are with your faith. Talk about how heavy that has played this season and you prepping for the draft.
Yeah, Ahmed is a great dude, man. I actually trained with him in Dallas for the last 2 months. So he's a great man. We got to catch up a lot and learn about each other. But I think for myself, like I said, it just helps me to stay calm and collected, to always have hope in the future. Even when it's down times and low times, you can still be positive and a bright light to the world despite what you're going through. So it just helps me to keep growing as a man on the field and off the field.
What's been the most consistent feedback you've gotten as you've talked to teams?
Versatility, and then there's a lot of upside, and you only played 9 and 10 games on edge, but you're just scratching the surface. So a lot of hope in the fact that I can continuously get better through development.
And go ahead.
Do most teams feel like you found your home?
Yeah, 100%. I think I found my home too, 100%.
And around this time of the year, there's a lot of chatter about who's improving their stock and that sort of thing. Do you pay attention to any of that?
I see it, so it kind of cruises my mind sometimes. I'm not gonna lie about
Especially
that.
in the social media world.
Yeah, and I try to stay off it as much as possible. But even when it does come up, even if I get caught up in it, I try to take my mind off of it and just focus. And like I said, not too high, not too low, just right in the middle.
Femi, what's one thing that you want to tell the GMs that they don't know about you that will help them pick you on possibly day 1 or day 2?
Well, I think within this business, every team knows everything, and there's not much you can hide. But like I've said to every team already, I think first and foremost, I'm just a great man, a man of God. But off the field, I'm not going to have any issues. You're not going to have to worry about me working or staying out of trouble. Like, that's just who I am naturally. So in terms of being consistent and just well-rounded. So that's what I was saying. And on the field, I'm going to play hard every play. I'm going to come in to get better. I know life is not going to be sunshines and rainbows, but I'm going to always work. So.
Tell me about the man of God. You still lead your Bible studies in the women's locker room?
Sometimes. I haven't been here in a while. But there was times where, right here in the team room, Wednesday mornings or Wednesday afternoons, we'd have a few guys I wanted to and things like that. And I still do a little bit of ministry as I can. And it just helps me once again stay focused and grounded.
Time for one more question, guys?
Go ahead.
As one of the guys likely to get drafted, what are you looking for in a team franchise situation? Help you?
Yeah, great question. I think just great culture. A team where there's an established culture where the staff, everyone from the front office to the lowest position, we want to win. And we have a guide and a footprint to do so. So that's what I would say.
I got one more question for Tracy.
I asked Carson this earlier. You know, you guys saw a lot too go through the process last year.
Yeah.
Especially as someone, you know, who's played on that defense with him. What kind of advice has he given you? Is it something where he's offering it up himself, or are you picking his brain and being proactive about it?
Hey, it's a bit of both. We just had a great opportunity to catch up while we were watching the tight ends and O-line go. And a lot of we're from the same city, so I played him in high school. And I played with his brother at Cal. So we're pretty tied in a little bit and things like that. But he's given me a lot of advice on how to just stay focused and how to come into the franchise and try to win and, you know, make a name for yourself. So.
Thanks, Femi.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, y'all. You have a good